Keep it a band. Keep it a band. Brought to you by nôrm.com. This video is sponsored by Manscaped.
You know what I'm saying? Because that Manscaped would have been ill if you said that when we were talking about girls' armpit hair.
Motherfucker. You're stupid, bro.
Bro, that would have been hilarious, though. If you would have plugged that in, bro, that shit would have been hilarious.
I wish. Shit.
If you would have plugged...
We need some sponsorships in this fucking bitch already.
Real talk.
Send us some free shit at least.
I think I got people.
All right, we just want free shit. All right.
Yo, what's the word? Good morning, bless. Hope everybody woke up feeling amazing, feeling great. Welcome to another episode of Keep It a Band with your boy Bodega Bands and Chico. Chico, what's the word with you, brother? How you doing today, man? How was your week?
I've been good, bro. A lot of reflecting this past week. Been thinking of trying to pursue real estate classes. So I might do it.
Okay, Henry. It seems like we might have been on the same wave. I've been doing a lot of reflecting. I was playing a mirror this week as well, man, and I've been actually thinking about going to barber school. You know, I got beautiful hair. I got a beautiful beard. I'm really cool with my barber, who's been my barber since I was a child. He said he'll show me, and I've been thinking about doing that myself. So it's good to know that we're in a mood of growth, man. I actually got a promotion this week as well for my job.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
Right there.
Yeah, so now they have me training people, you know. Choo choo.
Nah,
you know,
what got you into looking into it?
What got me looking into what? The barber school or the promotion?
The barber school.
You know what it is, man? I'm currently trying to find a way where I can, work for myself. Actually, guys, it's cool that you're meeting me and Henry at this age of 26, because if you're younger than us or our age or even older and you're already doing your things, you guys are going to be able to see me and Henry are in some building block stages right now, So in Monroe, and by the way, this podcast is brought to you by Rare Nôrm. Make sure you guys go check them out. Henry, can you real quick, before I continue, tell them what Rare Nôrm does for you if you're an artist, please.
Artists, guys, if you're an artist and want to submit any music for Rare Nôrm, visit the Rare Nôrm website. They review it and they'll put it. Maybe they might end up on the Spotify playlist. All right, so it's a great way for you guys to gain exposure and get an honest, critic review, and it's only to better yourself. All right, and not only that, guys, they also offer video services. There's merchandise you can buy if you guys want to support Rare Nôrm. You can stay up to date with the latest news and trends. And on top of that, they also offer marketing. So, guys, this is a great company to go check them out. You get almost everything you need in one single person. So why not?
Why not? And I'm going to let you guys know, I was lucky enough to have someone like Henry around me to be able to connect me with Rare Nôrm and the good folk over at Rare Nôrm. Shout out to Monroe. And like I was talking about, guys, we're in some building block stages. And what had me looking into going to barber school is I'm trying to find ways to build multiple streams of income, right? What I'm learning at my job is, pretty much the art of logistics. So now my boss even tells me on how some things work, how much he makes per pack when it's getting delivered and whatnot. And I'm just trying to expand my horizons. The reason why I was thinking barber school, Henry, specifically is, bro, I like talking to people, man. And, barbers, if you go to the right spot, man, barbers are sometimes your therapist. You know what I'm saying? When I was not a single man anymore, and I was around my girl all the time, bro, I needed the barbershop. I needed to be able to bounce my ideas off of some other men because I did not know how to maneuver my time.
Damn,
What was that?
bro, you shooting bullets out there or something?
That was a ghost. Oh, yo, nah. Me and Monroe were working on that drop. You know, the two, 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 two,
Oh,
two.
okay.
Yeah. So we planned that, guys. We just wanted to see if it was working. But like I said, yo, barbers are sometimes therapists. I like talking to people, bro. I like giving knowledge. I like receiving knowledge. And when you're in those one-on-one interactions, you get to see what people really think. And then, you get to learn how to be a little bit more um how do I say, more accepting of other people's views. It just seems like a job that I would really enjoy. Not because
Definitely.
the money would be the greatest, but I would really enjoy it. And then, if you build a brand, bro, the money can be as big as you want it to be, and as big as, as long as you're working hard. The work that you put in is what you're gonna get out. You
Word.
know?
Seriously, I think a lot of people underestimate the value of having a local barbershop. That's a place in which a young kid who doesn't have a father figure can go to and get some guidance.
Get
And
some guidance. Yes, yeah.
man, whoever the barber is, bro, you don't realize this, but barbers watch kids grow up to all the way to they become a man.
Yeah, yeah, and
And
and and you know what the best part is, Henry, is like the reason why I like barbers is, you know, every man knows, every man and woman, confidence comes out from you. Look, whoa, we doing it again. We shooting. Confidence, it's not all about how you look, but when you look good, you feel a little bit extra confident. You can be confident, and then when you have that suit on top, you feel extra sharp. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to give that to people. I love giving people confidence. I want people to feel like even if me and you disagree, your mindset and the way you believe in your things and the way you have your convictions, you can be successful with those convictions if you know how to maneuver correctly.
yeah,
I think we're in a game, this is a big game of poker, bro. You can have a trash hand of cards, but if you know how to play cards correctly, you could still fool someone with a better hand into folding, you
mm.
know? Um, and I want to be out here providing confidence, bro. I want to motivate. Damn, I'm assuming he broke some limbs.
Bro, I think you broke an arm and a leg on top of that.
Damn.
That must be the worst day of
Listen
that.
to this. And here's the worst part about it. I bet you when that shit happened, he didn't have a lineup. You see what happens? Yo, when you don't have a haircut, bro, some crazy shit can happen to you, bro. I hate not having my haircut. My worst days have been when I didn't have a haircut.
You'd be
Actually,
surprised, man. Haircuts can really change you.
bro, every time I've been pulled over by the police, now that I think about it, it was the week that I skipped my haircuts.
Mm.
Now, I'm lying for the podcast to just juice it up. But if that was true, man, I would be getting my lineup every week. But I do get my lineup every week.
Mm.
But, Henry, what topics do we got today, man? What topics? What are we thinking about today?
Today we're gonna talk about a little bit about the World Series,
Okay.
and you said that you think
Okay.
you asked me is Mookie Betts the LeBron of baseball? We'll talk about that.
Okay.
How do you feel about companies supporting Black Lives Matters?
Yep.
Do girls joke harshly?
Yep.
And we'll talk some NFL.
Yep.
and a little bit of Meg Thee Stallion as well. We're gonna talk about her career, and
Hmm.
we'll see what your
Okay.
take is on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No doubt, no doubt.
Hey, so real quick, man. So actually, since I was gonna open up with the World Series real quick. So what do you think about it overall? Did you watch it?
I did not watch the World Series this year, sadly.
I don't know. I'm not a baseball fan like that, but it was actually entertaining. However, it's just crazy how in the World Series, right? You got this. What's his name? Justin Turner is
Yep.
COVID positive in the middle of the game. He got the results that he was positive of Game 6. They isolate him, and he goes back out and hugs all his teammates, knowing that he's
Oh
positive COVID-19. So
my
that's been like the big story headline
God.
for the last few days.
What the heck? So hold on. He was quarantined.
So this what
And
happened, right? He was
yeah, yeah,
playing
yeah.
Game 6. They got the results of the COVID-19 test from him, and it turns out he was positive. They pulled him out the game in the middle of the game, put him in a
Wow.
separate place, right? Dodgers obviously end up winning the World Series. He just disregarded all safety protocols and did not want to hear it from Major League Baseball securities about putting the mask on. He ran out there and celebrated with his guys, knowing he has COVID-19,
Wow.
hugging, kissing, all that bullshit, bro.
Wait, hold on, but let's not judge the guy because I heard something from Anthony Fauci, the guy who like is like the pandemic guy behind Trump.
Okay.
He said, and I quote, if you tell COVID to chill, it will chill out for like 5 minutes.
This
So
fool,
I think what I think happened is when he was quarantined, he was like, hey yo fam, do me a favor, just relax real quick. Let me go give my niggas some congratulations. I'll be right back in here and do your thing. And I think
yeah.
that's how it works. I think that's how it works nowadays, bro. You know. COVID has changed so many times. Like I think that's actually how it works now. Like you could tell it to chill and you're good. The guy from the Joe Rogan podcast, Jamie, the guy who does like the Google research,
Yeah.
um, he had COVID. He beat it in 3 days.
Hey, some people have stronger immune system than others.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
man. That's I don't know. I You have to look at it from this perspective. What is baseball gonna do? Fine him, suspend him. The man won a World Series. Honestly, like when he gets old, he's gonna look back at it and say it was worth it.
yeah, no, definitely, definitely. And I mean, granted, unlike sports like basketball, which I love, the World Series is a harder accomplishment.
Yeah.
Especially being part of one. You have, I believe, baseball has an 126 game schedule. Bro, I be having these schedules as like fucking. You ever have like the Patriots schedule as like a magnet on your refrigerator?
Yep.
Yeah, so I had those things for like the Red Sox every year. And bro, when I tell you I would look at months where they had 3 days off. 3 days off in a month. And there's a game every single day. You have to think these guys are at the field already at 8 in the morning to have a game at 6:30 at night.
Right.
So like baseball to me is a legit job. And when you're playing a sport every day, for folks who don't know, the reason why the World Series, like, to me is exciting, even though I did not watch it this year. Um, you play a baseball game every single day, your body breaks the fuck down. Like the sport looks so smooth and so calm, but your body breaks the fuck down doing that shit every day, 3 days off. you know.
Right.
So I can't blame the man for wanting to be out there. And like I said, he told COVID to chill, so I think he's good.
And you'll never know when he'll be able to do this again. Also, you
No
don't have to
doubt,
go back to World Series. Shit.
no doubt. But I mean, hey, you might have the LeBron of baseball on your team. I mean, he went from Boston, won us a World Series.
So nah. Let me ask you what makes you say that?
Well, other than numbers, right? I can try to pull up the Mookie Betts numbers while I'm speaking.
I'm
But
not. I'm not like To be honest with you, baseball is a dying sport, bro.
It is.
And I don't know. I just like baseball's become more about hitting home runs, taking strikes,
Yep.
or taking a ball to go to walk to your base and stuff. It's just
Well,
baseball's not. Baseball doesn't have that same impactful, significant approach as basketball does. Because everyone knows LeBron. Everyone
yeah.
knows who Giannis is. Mookie Betts, bro. Don't get me wrong. The kid is probably one of the best baseball players in all the league. But I can't consider him the LeBron of baseball.
Well, the only reason why I was saying that it was just because he traveled from Boston and went to LA and got a ring. It looks like whatever team he goes to, he'll have a ring. As far as I know it's only been 2 teams, but I'm saying he is 2 for 2. So the man is batting 1,000 when it comes down to winning World Series with different teams. You know, now I'm not batting 1,000 with World Series because he had some years where the Boston Red Sox were just straight trash with him. But now I do agree with you on baseball being a dying sport. But I think I have some ways to fix that.
Make it shorter, bro.
I said pitchers need to start throwing that ball within 15 seconds of them having the ball back. The whole routine, that needs to get out of the game. The reason why is because like the whole point of being a pitcher. Granted, you learned this as young because I used to play baseball. You get to control the pace of the game. You know, so when there's bases loaded, you don't have to throw that ball right away. I think you need to punish pitchers for putting themselves in bad positions. When that crowd is screaming, you shouldn't have 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Clay Buchholz on the Red Sox used to take 57 seconds between pitches. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right.
So and you need to shorten the season, bro. 126 games. Why can't it be less than that, man?
1, they need to do 126 games. 2, they need to put salary caps so the worst teams can actually be able to compete with these better teams. 3, I say they need to shorten that base path, 1 foot. 1 foot. So now it gives runners who hit that ground ball the reason to sprint to first base. One problem with me in baseball is that these power hitters hit a ground ball and they jog. When you played baseball as a kid, you get your ass pulled out of the game for that bullshit. I don't care if it was the easiest play. Bro, I coached Little League. Not to toot my own horn, fam, we won 5 chips in a row.
Yeah, put yourself in the Hall of Fame, bro.
You know, and bro, I'm about to be in Cooperstown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with the Blue Jays, we called them the Little Blue Jays. But you know what, bro? Our best hitters, if they jogged by the 3rd inning, we pulled them out. You play half the game. You're not in the mood to play today. We didn't care if you are a good player. We don't care if you're a bad player. You're sprinting to first base. It puts pressure on that man to make the throw.
Yeah.
Right? Now we'll see baseball players really, athleticism is going to be part of the game again. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have just 1 or 2 guys who's going to sprint down the base path. We're going to have 9 if we shorten it that foot. Those easy ground balls aren't easy ground balls no more. The game's going to get quicker. There's going to be more runs scored. It's going to give players the motivation to do more. And with a shortened season, just like you said, which was going to be my last point, it gives players the energy to do so. But here's the problem that people bring up all the time, and this goes with any sport. Now your statistics are off. You know, you might, as a pitcher, bro, your ERA used to probably be a 1.27. And now, since you're at a faster pace with a shortened base path, you give up 6 runs a game. But that's on a good game. But for any other pitcher, bro, in 6 runs, bro, you're trash. You're going to probably be in AA by the end of the month.
Bro, I don't know. They need to do something because I cannot sit on television and watch baseball for 4 hours.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, but hopefully something changes.
Bro, I can't even watch
what's up?
porn for 4 hours. I can't even watch porn for 4 hours.
Yeah, you literally slowed down. Something
For
happened with your
5 minutes.
connection or
I'm
mic.
done.
It's just funny the way you just said that.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that my porn statement was slow?
Yeah, it sounds just like that. I'm like, damn, the connection caught it perfectly.
It's hilarious that you didn't fall for that shit at all. You're like,
God.
yeah, bro, it sounded just like that.
Yeah, and then over the weekend we had the UFC, Khabib versus Justin Gaethje. Did you watch the fight?
Bro, I was cooking to watch the fight. I started cooking at 5.
Remember I told you it was at 2?
Bro, I started cooking at 5, nigga, getting ready for the fight.
Oh my God.
Bro, fam, I get that shit all on the plate. I roll up a blizzy. I turn on my PlayStation, bro. I'm like, all right, let me start watching these undercards. Dog.
My man, you even promoted it last week on our last episode. You even said, guys, make sure you tune in at 2 o'clock to watch UFC.
Bro.
And on top of that, you mean to tell me, bro, you went for 5 o'clock?
Yo, and let me tell y'all this. The worst part is Henry told me, and I was like, bro, good thing you told me. I thought that fight was later on that night. Bro, I still prepared for it like it was later on that night. So I missed the entire fight. Henry, what happened, bro?
Shit. Hey, Khabib dominated. That was one of his best performances. The man's ground game is like no other. He submitted Gaethje with the choke and in the second round, and he let all his emotions out because this past year, early in this year, his father passed away. So that was one of his guys that always stood with him in his corner and trained him and mentored him to be the best fighter in the world. So he broke down crying, and people were comparing it to the Michael Jordan moment in which he won another championship and his father wasn't there. So, and also he announced his retirement during the interview,
Yeah.
which is valid. The man has nothing else to prove, bro. He even said it. I don't need to fight Conor McGregor again. I tapped him out.
Yeah.
So
and then John Jones said, "Whatever, nigga, you a bitch. You ain't me."
Yo, John Jones is different, bro. I mean, I gotta hand it to John Jones. John Jones, bro, he's defended his shit for quite some time now. He is one of the GOATs.
Bro, I think John Jones is the GOAT. I think he could step back in the ring at any time and whip anybody's ass.
But he has that thing in his record with was it steroids?
Yep.
So that kind of tarnishes that GOAT status. The person I put at the top, man, is George St. Pierre.
George St. Pierre had a dominating career. Yeah.
Man.
He had a great career, but do you know what happens with UFC fighters that I really don't like, that I think boxing does really well with? Is I think more UFC fighters need to pull a Khabib and retire at the top of the sport. I think that would really help the sport. It immortalizes your champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hated seeing Anderson Silva taking those losses at the end of his career, bro.
Yeah.
But also, here's another thing: is when I was younger, I used to box, and I worked with a UFC fighter at my job. Not a UFC fighter, an MMA fighter, mixed martial arts. He knows Muay Thai and all that. Bro, the soul of a fighter, bro, is a hard thing to break. And just because I live, I know a whole different amount of people in my life. Like, that same fighting mentality also goes to people, who, because of certain circumstances, they had to hustle in the street. You know what I'm saying? There's an adrenaline that comes with that. Or even people who go to war, they say when they come back home, there's no more excitement, even though they hated being out there. When you're being shot at every day, or when you're in a cage fighting every day, or when you're on the street hustling every day, that brings like a certain, I don't know, like
it's an adrenaline.
It brings an adrenaline. that
And some
when you
people need
leave,
that
yeah,
adrenaline.
exactly, and it's hard to leave it.
It's
You
hard,
know?
definitely. And you're right about that, actually. I wish more guys would retire on top than finish their careers struggling to get by a performance, a fight, or whatever, football, basketball. Because it becomes sad at the end, bro. I'd rather a
Yeah,
guy go out at the top. George St. Pierre did it the right way. He fought, I forget what his name was, but anyways, he fought, dude looked great, called it a career after a year. He's like, nah, I'm all set. I got nothing else to do.
yeah, yeah.
And people always gonna remember you by the last performance.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I won't necessarily say that though, because like I think if we were to remember Mike Tyson for his later performances, we probably would have been a little bit, wary on his career, bro. But we all know Mike Tyson is still a guy that, as an old man, bro, you don't want that nigga to throw a punch at you.
Hell no. Even now, you see how in shape he is. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And granted, bro, like I said, it's hard for them to relinquish that, but I think it would just help the sport so much more. But also, bro, a lot of those guys don't know what to do after their careers. They've been training their whole life to do that. And a lot of times, bro, to be great at something, you kind of have to put a certain amount of focus that doesn't allow you to put focus into too many other things. Because we're not just talking about regular, UFC fighters who had solid careers. We're talking about the greats. And often what happens with these greats is that they put so much time to figure out the small details to be great, where, bro, a lot of times that extra focus into the small detail is what takes more time than what you could be putting into something else, which granted, they became amazing for doing what they do. But that's another reason why I see why they can't let go of that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
man. But hey, congrats to
And,
Khabib,
and
man.
and one question for you, Henry.
What's up?
The Deontay Wilder fight spoke volumes to me when he lost to the
Tyson
Gypsy
Fury.
Fury. Yeah. If you remember, he said at the end, "I wish my coaches would have let me go down on my shield." You know what I'm saying? When he said that, bro, it wasn't just the amount of respect I gained for him. It was the amount of respect that I gained for fighters, where it was like, there's some guys out there who are saying, "Fam, if you want to beat me, bro, knock me out cold. Like, knock me out. That's how I want to lose. I don't want to lose by a TKO or somebody throwing in the towel. I want to die in here if I'm going to lose." You know
Yeah,
what I'm
bro. But
saying?
at the same time, as a trainer, can you live? Can you live like that? Can you live knowing that you didn't throw in the towel and your fighter died because of you, and now the kids have no father, the wife has no husband?
I agree. And granted, bro, I just think both of them did their job. I do think that I don't hate the coach for it. I don't
I
hate the
don't.
coach for it. But what I will say is this: once again, bro, it's the heart of a fighter, bro. You
Of course.
know, sometimes, sometimes what I will say is we, as much as the coach has to do his job, and I still think the coach had to throw in that towel. There might be something in a fighter, bro, that you know, it knocks your confidence a little bit. Like a knockout might not knock your confidence as much as somebody throwing in the towel for you.
Yeah.
You know that hurts, bro. Like
But
I'm
one
not a
thing that the fight showed, though, Wilder is not a boxer. Wilder cannot box. He's a fighter, but not a boxer. He
yeah,
has no fucking boxing skills.
and that's what showed in Lopez. That Lopez showed that he wasn't just a power swinger. But
Hmm.
Wilder got a lot of time, bro. Maybe this loss might turn him into a better fighter.
Yeah,
You
bro,
know,
but you're not gonna grasp shit like that within a year. That takes
I
years,
think
years of
I
practice
think
right there.
I think you're right, Henry, but I also think once again what separates the good from greats, bro, is if you're willing to put focus into those details, right? And solidify it. Bro, he might never be able to face Tyson Fury again, but he might be able to face someone who's Tyson Fury like and be able to come out on top.
See, yeah, no, I think so too. Tyson Fury he's physically ridiculously huge. He's a freak of nature.
Freak of nature, bro. And
Yeah.
for as fast as he moves for a guy that size, bro, his feet look beautiful that fight. His feet look beautiful that fight against Wilder, bro. His pivots were beautiful, bro. He was dancing around the ring. He had his head moving. His hands were always all over the place. He was picking his spots. Tyson Fury had a beautiful fight, and it was a humongous man. But that's another reason why I respect Deontay Wilder. I think he went in there with a 30-pound disadvantage, and he also went more 50. Was it 50?
Bro, Tyson Fury is a big man.
I think Tyson Fury was
like
270. I think it was 270 and 220. But
yeah.
So in the clinch, bro, when Tyson Fury
put all your weight on him to tire him out.
Weight.
Smart.
Put all his weight on him.
Smart.
And he already walked in with that 17,000-pound fucking costume. You know?
I don't want to hear that excuse. I don't want to hear that excuse from Wilder.
Bro,
that lost a little bit of respect for me when he said that. All right, you gotta take your wins and losses the same way, like a man.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear excuses.
I hear you, but yo, Henry, that shit, that helmet looked big as fuck.
The costume was fire, but again, who the fuck told you to do it?
Well, he dressed up as a skeleton and he died.
You're stupid. Yo, why do listen to this?
You know? So there we go. He died. But hey, he said he wanted to die. Yo, fam, let me go down on my shield. I respect him for that.
I hear you. So I saw something interesting over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this commercial from Vaseline, and I didn't get to hear the message because I had people over and they were talking. But what I was seeing is a lot of
I love Vaseline. I
bet you do. I see there's black women who are pregnant and they're trying to promote Vaseline as like, tell people scar. Yeah, we're not going that direction, you freaky fuck.
Oh, we're being serious. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then at the end, that's when they put on the commercial supporting Black Lives Matter. How do you feel about companies with the supporting Black Lives Matter?
That is the most racist fucking commercial in the fucking world. That is racist, man. That is racist. They know we like Vaseline. Bro, in high school, I could ask any random shorty, yo, my skin's crazy right now. You got some Vaseline?
I thought it was cocoa butter.
Okay. No, they got cocoa butter too. But cocoa butter ain't the one who's trying to piggyback. They already know we rock with cocoa butter. You see, like, yo, Henry, I know I rock with you, right? I know you rock with me, Henry. So I don't gotta scream out this window that Henry rocks with me. Cocoa butter knows that. These companies, I don't trust them when they do this because I look at it like
you're doing it now for the convenience to profit.
And that's the only thing I worry because, like, granted, it's a very hard balance. It's a very hard balance because I also do believe that the establishment, that like the corporations do need to say that they support Black Lives Matter, right? Now, granted, though, once again, let's keep it 1,000 when it comes to this. Sorry, I got a text. It messed up my my thought process. The hard part is, once again, I blame politicians for having people believe that Black Lives Matter is a political movement when, once again, it is just a statement to let you guys know we matter. You know what I'm saying? We matter. So when companies do things like that, it sucks because we instantly start thinking, is this for the right reasons or is this for the wrong reasons? You know? And with election time coming up around, bro, I don't even know. I try to look at it on how America would think. You know what I'm saying? Because I personally think companies should support Black Lives Matter. But I also do know that there's a good portion of America that their perception of Black Lives Matter isn't what we need it to be. You know what I'm saying? So when a company supports it, they look at it more as a leftist attack when it's really just, hey, we support Black lives. But what I will say is also a lot of these major corporations are are run by people who are, on the left. And, in a country where there's two sides, there's going to be people who are going to be upset with it and not upset with it when politics are involved. That's why I hate the fact that politicians are involved. I don't think politicians should have said a word.
They just, they do it at the most convenient time,
Yep.
just to get especially now, to get the vote, to get that vote of
And
group of
and
people.
once again, I'm gonna let you guys know. I say it very proudly. I say it loudly. I'm an artist. I think for myself. I'm not voting this year. I'm not voting for the lesser of two evils. I'm going to go to my polls. I'm going to go and answer the questions because I think those are important. I do my locals, but I am not supporting the lesser of two evils. Kamala Harris wasn't saying Black Lives Matter when she was hiding DNA evidence. And when the man was trying to get his own DNA evidence, she made this man run through loopholes and go through 18 years of prison. I don't want to hear shit about Kamala Harris saying Black Lives Matter. She did not care about that man's life at all. She cared about her conviction rate. So she can get elected by people like me and you, who now are going to fall for, Black Lives, the Black Lives, yeah, whatever, bro. I don't believe you when you say it. You know who I believe when people say Black Lives Matter, bro? The people that when I go out and coach these kids, bro, they're out there coaching with me. Because those little black kids right there who don't have their fathers around, like the job that I used to work at, bro, where half those kids didn't have their fathers, me and my coworkers showed that Black Lives Matter. We're there to make change. I'm not putting my name on a vote to say I vote for this guy to make change. If you really cared, you'd make change. Everybody's a social justice warrior nowadays, and they ain't doing shit. Sorry, Henry, but you got me on it. Bro, I was called ignorant for saying I won't vote by a gentleman in my city who has not put 1 hour of free community service time. Meanwhile, bro, I can't even count how many community service hours I put in. I can't even count because I do it for fun. I like coaching those kids for fun, bro. You see a kid, bro, who comes into your program with a bad attitude because he has some terrible circumstances, and you can build him up to feel like a champion, bro. Right? And then, bro, and we're all human beings, bro. So there's a good piece in you that makes you feel like you made that kid into a champion. Now he believes he's a champion, bro. He won a little trophy, bro, and he's walking around that little school campus, bro, like he's the man. Word up. Bro, I know Black Lives Matter. I do something for it. I don't got to vote to show something. You know what I'm saying? Because what I will let you guys know right now, the fact that I'm not voting because I'm not going to support a gentleman who tried to sign a crime bill to incarcerate us and a lady who kept us incarcerated shows that Black Lives Matter. I'm not supporting people who did damage to my community and the brothers in my community. That shorty kept fathers away from their kids. And now those kids are outside hustling until they're in the same place where their father's at, where she's going to hide evidence too. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas ain't playing me like that. Straight up. And remember to fucking keep it a band, my nigga. No cap.
Stamp that shit.
Stamp that. Yo, Monroe, we need that fucking stamp in here, my nigga. We need that stamp, nigga. Because I put 17 stamps on this shit right now, yo. 17. Y'all heard me loud and fucking clear. Sorry, Henry.
All right, I'll leave it at that.
My guy.
Thank you for sharing your views on this matter. I wanted to get your reaction. We're going to move on to the BET Awards. What's your reaction on you think Lil Baby got robbed by Megan Thee Stallion?
My nigga, it's like taking candy from a baby.
Okay, then. Explain to me. Because to be honest with you, you're more in touch with music than I am these days. So,
all right.
Tell me. Talk to me.
So, if there's ladies out there, before I even start.
Go ahead.
before I even
Say it.
start.
Go ahead.
You see, why are you painting that picture? Why are you painting that picture? You just framed
saying.
a picture. You don't even know what I'm going to say yet.
Go ahead. You
You
know
don't even
all
know what I'm
women
going to say.
are. You know all ladies out there being like, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Say it.
I know, but that's
Yes.
exactly why I like playing into it. That's exactly why I like playing into it.
Yeah.
Because
Go
my
ahead.
girlfriend did the same thing.
Go
You know
ahead.
what I'm saying? She
That's the
didn't even let
most.
me talk yet. I didn't
Yo,
even get to talk yet.
those are the most two famous words that all you ladies
Go
be saying out
ahead,
there.
yo, and they don't
You
even
haven't
say
said a
go.
word.
Yo,
No reason.
bro, they don't even. Yo, they get so upset they don't even pronounce the A. They don't say go ahead. They say go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Like
It's
what
one
head?
fucking word, bro.
You giving me head? What type of head are we talking right now?
Go
But
ahead.
listen, yo,
Go ahead.
Meg Thee Stallion had an amazing year as a musician. I think she's extremely talented. I think the shorty is. I mean, if she's not already the next big thing, she's gonna be like the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? I still think her career's building. She had some problems with her management, who actually used to play for the LA Dodgers, Carl Crawford.
Manny, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what's on your mind already.
Wait, let me paint my pictures, bro. Nigga, I am Manuel da Vinci the artiste. I gotta frame, I gotta outline first. All right? I'm saying why she's about to be the next big thing and why she's not yet. Normally, the next big things don't have contract issues. When you're a Drake, these niggas just want to sign you. When you're a Kendrick, these niggas just want to sign you. They want to do business with you. They're not trying to fuck you because they know you could bring money, right? This is actually going to go on to the next topic, Henry. This is why it's important. If we go based off of accolades for the year, all right, I'm actually going to pull this up. Lil Baby had a way more dominating year than Meg Thee Stallion, although Meg Thee Stallion had a very dominating year, and why I feel like they should have a male artist of the year and a female artist of the year. All right? But Lil Baby had, let me see, I'm trying to see if I could come up to this. All right. On Tuesday night, October 27th, the BET Awards crowned Megan with the nod over Lil Baby. However, many rap fans feel that Baby was robbed, and as he's had a pretty successful year thus far. He's earned 13 platinum and 16 gold singles this year alone. 2 of his albums, Harder Than Ever and My Turn, went platinum, while Street Gossip and Too Hard went gold. This is all in 1 year, 4 albums in 1 year, which was pointed out to fans by Twitter. 14 songs went gold this year without him being featured. 10 songs went platinum without him being featured. 2 albums went platinum, and 1 went double platinum. All right? Meg Thee Stallion had 2 albums that went gold. Not platinum, gold. 2 songs that went platinum. And 1 song that went gold without her being featured on it. So listen to this, bro. Those accolades alone, bro, we're going 13 platinum against 2. 13 against 2, bro. We're going 2 gold albums against 2 platinum albums and 2 gold albums. He doubled her output, bro. He doubled her fucking platinums. He doubled her golds. Bro, I mean, he matched her golds. He doubled her platinums. Bro, what's... Are we going off of numbers or are we going off of sympathy for what happened?
How does this work usually? So is it by popular vote of the fans, or does someone in like the BET industry ultimately decide who wins? So
that I'm not 100% sure, but I believe, if I'm correct, because I used to watch the BET Awards every year for the Cyphers, you know? I believe that is just, they have like kind of like a committee, and they, you know, whoever wins throughout that committee wins it, you know? But what I will say is, now if I'm wrong though, and honestly, if there's anybody listening and I'm wrong and you guys know how it's done, comment, let us know, because like I want to know this shit, you know? But I feel like they can reach a bigger demographic with Meg Thee Stallion, so there's like more of a business look to it if Meg Thee Stallion wins, especially with what just happened between her and Tory Lanez. She bounces back to win this. She's also a lady. Like there's like if you're a politician, these are plenty of points that you could hit, plenty of boxes that you could hit. A lady who was in a somewhat of a relationship with a man, ended up being domestic violence. She ended up getting injured in the process. Ends up dropping one of the songs of the decade in WAP, and then bang, she wins Artist of the Year. Great comeback story. You know what I'm saying? Especially her being a minority woman, which is why a company like BET, which is run by, white folk, believe it or not, they want to check off these boxes because, nowadays these figures have so much political power that if they can draw you in and they can make you believe that they support a certain thing, that's what they're going to do. That's why it's just hard to trust these companies when I see things like this where I'm like, Meg had a great year. But here's my thing. Meg can duplicate that year. I also think she's talented enough to do better than the year she had, right? Little Baby had a year, bro, that you have to be a really talented artist to have. He might not be able to duplicate that year. So what would happen if Meg Thee Stallion has a year like Little Baby next year and Little Baby has a year like Meg Thee Stallion? Will Little Baby win it or will Meg Thee Stallion win it again? What do you think? Honest question. Let's switch those statistics up. Next year, Meg Thee Stallion has the 13 platinums, the 2 platinum albums, the 2 gold albums, and Little Baby has the 1 platinum song and 2 gold albums. Would he win Artist of the Year?
Nah, she will win again.
She'll win it again.
And I don't know why. You know why? We were talking about this earlier. Like, what is it about her album you were talking about? Like, for a whole hour, she's just literally talking about doing sexual things, right?
Yeah, just her whole album. She's telling me how she's gonna fuck me and then finesse me out of my money and leave me on the street.
And then we were comparing another rapper. What's her name? Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Yeah. So they're two different artists. Like they rap about 2 different things and stuff. And you were saying Rhapsody's more like she can like, go toe to toe with any rapper. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Rhapsody can go toe to toe with any rapper, male, female, you name it, bro. She'll go to toe, and she could come out on top.
All right, so let me ask you this: Why do female rappers need to take the Meg Thee Stallion direction instead of the Rhapsody direction? Because to be honest with you, you don't hear too much about Rhapsody compared to Meg Thee Stallion.
Yep.
And it's because you pointed out earlier that Meg Thee Stallion raps more about sexual things than anything.
Yeah.
How come in the hip hop industry that's more publicized?
Because I feel like in order to be successful as a lady in the music industry, and it's a damn shame because like my thing is we are in a movement where we're the woman empowerment movement where women are definitely taking steps up now in society and they're recognized as equals. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, I think people like Rhapsody, if she were to get the proper promotion, she would be able to be as famous as a Meg Thee Stallion, as famous as a Cardi B, because there are legit artists. There's a legit crowd of people who love real music. Bro, there's a reason why J. Cole doesn't have to be plastered on every billboard. And he spits about real shit. And when he drops something, bro, he's going to get 1 million streams, bro. He had a company behind him that promoted him at first, gave him that platform to now do what he does. So to me, it makes me feel like, why do companies not give conscious black women with talent the platform, but they're willing to give? Now, granted, I'm not saying Meg Thee Stallion's not talented, because she's extremely talented, right? Why give, how come the only platform we give is women who are lusty? Now, granted, I don't mind that platform. I don't mind women using that lusty platform, because at the end of the day, that is a human emotion. We all feel lusty at one point, So, of course, you can drop those songs. I have no problem with a song like WAP as long as my daughter ain't hearing it. Your daughter could listen to it. My daughter's not listening to it. You know what I'm saying? But I have no problem with that song. You know what I'm saying? Men do drop those songs. If men can drop those songs, women can too. But what I will say is this: artists, men who are artists, their record labels, and this is what I want ladies to pay attention to if you are artists, don't allow these record labels, if you're talented, to jerk you around. Men can write a sexual song like that and then write a song about struggling the next week and then write a song about loving his mom the next week and then write a song about hustling the next week. Our labels give us at least some ability to rap about different things. It seems like if you're not whoring yourself out, you're not going to get to the bag. And I think that's holding women back, because now it's like you got to be hypersexualized in order to get a bag. I'm not going to respect your intellectualness. You know what I'm saying? If we want to respect women for their minds more than their bodies, bro, we need to give a platform for them to speak their minds, their mental. You know what I'm saying? Rap City, bro, says she has an artistry tour where she can say the same things that these women are saying on their really hypersexualized songs with a crazy flow. If you guys would allow me to provide you an example. There's this song called 2 a.m. by Rap City, and the chorus just starts off as back rubs on backbones and black booty. Ain't nothing else popping out here at 2 a.m. If it ain't good intentions, niggas looking for food or end up in intensive down in county zoos. When it's 2 a.m. at night, you're either selling drugs or looking for some booty. She just said it with a crazy flow. Bro, I don't think we have the rights to play those songs. But that flow that she has on there, it's featuring Ab-Soul. If you guys are an Ab-Soul fan, Rap City, give her a shot. 2 a.m. by Ab-Soul and Rap City. The shorty's extremely talented. I think if the right company gave her the right platform, she can blow up to be a Meg Thee Stallion. And if anything, I think that helps Meg Thee Stallion's career out, because now women see that there's different lanes that they can choose. It empowers them. You guys have to remember that these elites, these higher ups, like to make you think that they're supporting you. By hypersexualizing you, it's not supporting you. They're boxing you into one lane. You're smarter than that. You're not just sexy. You're intelligent, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You're beautiful as well. You've been through some shit, shorty. You're brave. You should tell us that you're brave. You gave somebody love. They didn't receive it the right way. Talk to us about that. I want to hear your story. And then, you know what? Maybe because you were feeling that way, you did go out and you bagged somebody like me and you smashed me one time and never called me back. Drop that song too. I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me about your life. The lustfulness happens. I don't mind it.
You know what it is? Not everyone's going to appreciate. Like, people, there's a lot of mainstream fans that will just bump to anything that has a good beat and, like, a great hook.
Henry, why do you think that is?
Because people don't really take the time to dissect lyrics from a rapper.
Got you. All right, cool. You're right. Why do you think that is? Let's keep going real quick. Answer that question right there.
People are lazy. People are lazy. People don't. Nice. You know what it is? People cannot. Some people don't relate to it. That's what it is. An artist is someone that people, when they're rapping about something that's real and true to them, they're not realizing when they put it out. Someone out there that's listening and that's a huge rap fan is probably going through the same shit. So that's why they fuck with you. But you need to tell me that a Karen living in the suburban life in Beverly Hills is gonna relate to freaking Kendrick Lamar or Rhapsody or J. Cole through the struggles they went through?
Nah, but you know what? The thing is those Karens who live in Beverly Hills only make up a good 5% of the population. So we don't got to worry about them. Like, that shouldn't be the demographic we're even reaching out for. That's what the media company makes us feel like we need to reach out for. We need to reach out. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got the younger generation also that's fucking with what the fuck is that kid's name with the rainbow head?
6ix9ine.
No.
Picky got the picky.
No, not that kid. Well, the other one. The ones that
Little
fuck J
Red.
Cole.
Oh, Little Pump.
Yeah,
Little Pump.
you got a generation of kids that think that's the shit. That's fucking real music.
Yeah, nah, but but why is that? Why is that? We could keep going down this rabbit hole. I'm about to hit you right now because you're
Oh
doing good,
man,
Henry. I fuck with you.
bro, but shit, we sure on time and shit because we gotta get to the next topic. But to keep it real, bro, it's like the use of technology now. Social media is now what kids have and get their news from or anything to influence them. So that's what they fuck with. What do kids these days know about, the struggles of a rapper that's a pure all pure lyrics? What do they know? Bro, kids have iPhones these days.
Yeah,
Kids, what you call it? They're baby too much. They're sensitive. I mean, you can't bully them. You can't even
yeah.
punish them as parents. I'm not advocating for bullying, but I'm saying like kids don't have tough skin anymore.
But bro, so here's down to the nitty gritty, bro. Just like we were talking about it, bro. And it comes down to, like I said, influence, bro, that these media companies have, bro. It's media, bro. Because back in the day when there was no social media, there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, there was no Snapchat, bro. Look at the artists who were at the rise at that point, bro. All right, we had the Biggie Smalls, we had the Tupacs, right? We had the Big L's. We had the Big Puns. Bro, the reason what made these artists great, bro, is without social media, bro, to be a cool nigga, bro, you had to go outside and do some shit. You had to be good at sports, bro. You had to know how to talk to people. You had to know how to rap. Yo, you had to know how to wear clothes, bro. You had to have some sort of swag to you. You had to be good at shit. That's why those high school movies back in the day had people in cliques, bro. Nerds weren't just nerds because they were nerds, bro. Those were people who excelled in one area, and you tend to chill around the people who excel in an area. To get a friend group, you had to be good at shit. All right? Nowadays, you don't. You could chill in the crib all day, post a fire picture. Your teeth and your breath stink, shorty, but you look fire. I'm going to double tap that shit because I don't know that your breath stinks right now. But that filter and that booty got you looking crazy, right? Bro, you've been wearing the same clothes for 7 days a week, fam. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I can't front. You got a little bread, dog. You flex it a little bit, no doubt. But I don't know if you brush your teeth either, bro. But it's easy to get these likes and not have to do anything, right? So the reason why this goes back to Rhapsody is because what media tells you is cool is to be overly sexualized. And because we spend 9 hours on our phone all day, bro, we are subconsciously being trained to see what is popular, bro. When you scroll down, you see a shorty showing her ass, she got 1,000 likes. You see a shorty saying she got a promotion at her job, she got 20. So a little girl, bro, a little girl who's learning influences and learning what is important to people, bro. We're human beings. We're social creatures. We want to feel wanted. So if we see that there's likes for a shorty who's getting 1,000 likes showing her ass, bro, you can't blame a little girl who feels like that is what she needs to do. I worked with a lot of those little girls, bro, and the creepy shit about it was, bro, I overheard a conversation and I had to talk to her moms about it because, she had men who are 24, 25, bro, liking her pictures on Instagram, bro. This girl is 12. You know what I'm saying? But you go on her Instagram and see who she follows, bro. Look at her influences.
I bet.
And
It's the Kardashians, the Meg Stallions, the Cardi B's, Nicki
but bro,
Minaj.
I can't even say the Kardashians are as bad anymore because at least Kim doesn't flaunt her ass in a thong everywhere and shake it.
Anymore.
But bro, the thing is that's the reason why it's important to show that, bro, is because it's important to show women who are maybe in that phase of life now that, all right, maybe people judge you on your past, but you can still grow up to be a strong, powerful woman who stands on some solid values.
Yeah, now.
You know what I'm saying? Now, no doubt. But, Henry, there's some people who fucked up, bro. Like, if we look at everybody that way, bro, like, there's a lot of crackheads and cokeheads, bro, who end up being some good people. But at the beginning, bro, they used to fuck a lot of people over. You have a bad addiction, bro. And, vanity Wanting so much attention, bro, is an addiction, bro. You might push people away because you think you got attention that you really don't have. You know, next thing you know, people feel depressed, but they got 6,000 likes. They got no friends.
Yeah, it's a temporary sense of a validation.
Bro, and if you give a woman like Rhapsody the platform, who's a strong woman, who she can show you that it doesn't matter if I get Meg the Stallion likes, I'm still going to rock this mic because I'm confident in who I am as a confident black woman, bro. She will empower more shorties than an over sexualized shorty. And that's my take on that. Women, don't feel the need to have to shake your ass, but do it every once in a while. Because, I mean, granted, I appreciate it, and it's a part of life. Men have their whole sides. Women have their whole sides. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. We all be doing it. If that happened in your life, write about it. But when something real happens, write about it too. Expand your artistry. So when you start talking to these people about contracts, you could tell them, fam, listen, I'm not a hoe. I'm a woman. This part happened in my life, but this part happened in my life as well. Don't ignore it. I want bread for all of these, nigga. You're not going to make me a hoe. And that's how I'm going to end it, bro.
Amen. Amen. Man, there's so much I could add to this, but, we're out of time on this one. So we're going to end it here. And do you got any final words of wisdom for our audience?
Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to speak specifically to the ladies today.
Go ahead.
And what I'm gonna say, you don't even know what I'm gonna say? Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yo, ladies, in the climate that you guys are, the world that you got to maneuver through nowadays, and with everything that's happening, you get bombarded by media left and right. You get bombarded by women left and right. You get bombarded by men left and right. You might have men telling you that you're not strong enough. You might have women not telling you that you're not strong enough. I'm going to let you guys know right now. Just work on yourself. Work on yourself. Find your passion. Grow to be good in your passion. And this goes to everybody as well. Grow to be good in your passion. When you get confident in something, you'll be surprised on how much you'll stop caring about outside voices. All right? Ladies, if you feel like being a little softer is what makes you a lady, do that. Ladies, if you feel like being a little stronger is what makes you a lady, do that. But don't change because your friend is doing it. Do it because you feel like you need to make a change in life and no one else. And I promise you, you'll be at a happier place when you do things because you want to. Don't let these medias, don't let people sway your opinion. Listen to your heart. And always remember to keep it a band. Always remember to keep it a band.
That's
Bless
right.
y'all.
Amen. And always remember, the cereal goes first, then the milk in the bowl.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Appreciate it. Shout out to Red Norm for bringing you this another episode of Keep It a Band. And Monroe, as always, my guy, thank you for putting this together. And
this is brought to you by Vitz Vaseline. If your shorty's tripping, get to ripping.
That's right. All right, y'all. Stay blessed, stay healthy. Catch y'all next episode. Peace.
Peace.